Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. If you guys are new here, this isn't typically the kind of video that I'd make, but if you guys are here, you guys know I'm going to be talking about the egg and basically what could possibly be inside of it and how the kind of business side works with it, how you can apply that to your own business and make a ton of money doing it in 2019. So with that said, if you guys are new here and like any part of the video, definitely give it a thumbs up. And if you aren't part of the family yet, hit that subscription button down below. And one last thing, don't mind me and these glasses, seeing the ring light in them. I know it's a little bit annoying, but bear with me, I have some pretty good knowledge for you guys. So with that said, let's get right into today's video. So if you guys don't know, the egg is basically an Instagram account called World Record Egg. Let me look at the actual Instagram, world_record_egg. I'll put a screenshot up here. I know a lot of you probably don't know about it, or I guess maybe a lot of you do. It's the most liked picture on Instagram. That account holds that most liked picture, topping Kylie Jenner, which used to have the most liked picture on Instagram. And kind of the story of it is it's actually started, that first post went up January 4th. This year, 2019, so when I'm filming this, it hasn't even been more than a couple weeks since actually getting that many likes on it, at just over 50 million. But it started back in the UK, I think about a month ago or a couple months ago. The guy tried to do the same thing. He wasn't able to promote it as well. And then a guy by the name of Ishan, I'll throw his Instagram up here. I actually met him at a conference here this past weekend. He's actually the kind of founder of it in a sense, to be able to grow the Instagram account and grow that picture to the point of where it is, and ended up growing to a point where it is the most liked Instagram picture on Instagram itself, with multi millions of users. It's now at just over 50 million likes and at 8.7 million followers with just 3 posts alone. When filming this video, it's now at his 3rd post, where the second post was actually it cracking a little bit, and the 3rd post is it's cracking even more. So it'll probably be about 4 to 5 posts before it actually cracks. But with that said, they have to kind of recognize what the potential of this is, and that's kind of what I made this video for, is what could possibly be in that egg and why. So getting into how did it take off real quick is the marketing, and this is very applicable to anybody trying to start a business in 2019. Ishan had talked about how did he actually grow that Instagram, and it's as simple as using social media influencers to be able to just grow it. So what he does is he paid Instagram influencers just to shout out the post, and they obviously have millions and millions of followers. He used pretty big influencers, and then people would just like the photo, so they direct them to that photo and they liked it, and the goal was just to reach above Kylie Jenner's most liked photo. I don't know exactly how much it was, but it's way surpassed it now, and now it is the most liked picture on Instagram. So kind of getting into it, why you guys are probably here, what's inside the egg. And obviously from a regular standpoint, it doesn't seem that important, but the business and potential income standpoint, this is a huge deal for 2019, and it's kind of recreating how you create a brand in this day and age, how simple it is in a sense to grow, to kind of get a backing to your brand itself. And so what could possibly be in the egg? So obviously there's a few options. 1, it's probably gonna be a product. 2, it could be a service. Or 3, honestly, it could just be an idea. An idea would probably be a lot harder to monetize, but they've already started to monetize a little bit with brands starting to create egg things. And obviously you see other people putting their faces on the egg, trying to grow their brand around it, which is pretty smart. You use trends to be able to grow your brand itself. But being the egg account owner themselves, obviously they're anonymous, nobody knows who the actual owner is in the beginning, but I think that's pretty cool, because Ishan was saying at the conference, thousands and thousands of brands have been able to reach out to him, because I'll put a screenshot up here again, literally the only thing they have in their Instagram bio is official world record holders, and then they put their email, worldrecordegg@gmail.com. And he said he literally gets flooded with thousands and thousands of emails to be able to partner with these brands that are reaching out to him. And one side note is they haven't partnered with anything yet, and that's why I think there's probably going to be about 4 or 5 posts until that egg is actually revealed, and to see what's inside of it, because once it kind of gets revealed, obviously the hype's going to go way down, but they have to keep that momentum. So they're trying to think of ways to be able to grow it and monetize it at the same time. That's why I think it possibly could just be kind of a follow-up to the egg, because they want to keep that virality trend going. Because if they maybe just drop an egg pillow or some stupid little product, people might buy and they're gonna make probably millions of dollars off of it. And that's why all these brands are reaching out to them, like probably like a Nike, Adidas, huge brands like multi-billionaire, billion-dollar companies are reaching out, because to be able to get a piece of what's inside that egg, in a sense that's nothing right now, but to be able to be part of that unveiling of what's inside that egg is going to give huge brand awareness, because there's not pretty much people around the world identifying with millions of different characteristics and what they like. This isn't just a brand that people can, a specific niche of people can follow around. The egg just symbolizes an idea right now. It's nothing like a athletic brand or a makeup brand. It literally applies to every single person. That's why I think it was smart that they did create an egg in the beginning, because everybody can identify with it. At the same time, nobody can identify with it. And that's why it probably got so viral, in a sense, is just the fact that it doesn't apply to just one group of people. It applies to literally every single type. So what does that kind of imply for how to market a business in 2019? Well, if you think about it, you're probably not going to be able to beat a stupid egg, but if you ever brand yourself or trying to grow a potential business in the future of 2019 or whenever you're watching this video, use social media influencers. And people at that conference were talking about micro influencers and major influencers and how they're both valuable, and I think Ishan had attacked every type of influencer when promoting this to get to the point where it's now at 50 million likes plus. So obviously when you're watching it, probably have way more than that. But for your own business, definitely use social media to be able to grow it. I mean, people need to identify with the brand. If people can identify with something as insignificant as an egg, you can do that for any type of your business. Obviously there's not going to be as big of an audience, but use the power of social media, use the power of social media influencers, and just go out there and be able to market it that way. If those businesses, especially ones like those multi-billionaire kind of companies, are hardly using social media in today's day and age, and that's why smaller brands are doing so well to grow their own business. So whether you're in an electronic business, in a beauty business, in a cooking business, apply those things that I talked about in today's video, and I can almost guarantee that you will have some sort of success growing that brand on the social media end of side of things in 2019. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Obviously, I don't know what's inside the egg. You don't know what's inside the egg, and probably the people that own the account don't even know what's inside the egg yet, but they're building up to something incredible. That's pretty much my final thoughts of it. If you guys did like it, definitely give it a thumbs up. If you aren't part of the family yet, hit that subscription button down below. I'd appreciate the support so much, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.